What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my next video. It's been a while since I last uploaded, but today we're going to be ranking all of the anime that I've seen, which, it's a decent amount. Not too much. Like, there are people who've seen like hundreds of animes. I'm not that much of a weeb. I've seen like 30 something, not including including movies, probably still 30 something. I haven't seen that many movies. But I have a list of all the anime that I watched. I'm going to be going off of that, even though there are probably some things that some anime that I forgot to list. But you know what? It's fine if I remember any that are on here. It's whatever. I made the list a while back and I've kept adding on to it when I see new anime. But let's just start. First of all, actually, one thing that I didn't add to this list that I thought like wouldn't be counted really as an anime, but it's still anime. That's Pokemon. Also, you're gonna notice that I'm not on Tier List Maker. I'm on MyAnimeList. I just made an account and I'm going to be using their ranking system. So I was like testing it out. So I put it to play to watch. But let's just put this to completed. And so this is our criteria. I'm gonna try to be objective. Here's my thing. So it's gonna be objective. So like the main things like how good is it actually, but it's gonna be swayed by an opinion. So if something's like absolute hot garbage, I might bump it up a bit if I really like it. So Pokemon, this isn't that great. I'll say, honestly, just to be objective, I'll say fine. It's not. If you're a kid, which is a target demographic, you'll like it. But objectively, like even if it's a kid show, that's not like an excuse to have like bad writing. And Pokemon, it doesn't have the best writing. Completely contradicts its own logic all the time. Doesn't really seem like a lot of work's put into it. So I think, yep, I'm gonna go with 6. I just realized that they have like all the Pokemon, like all Pokemon movies, Advanced Generation X, Y, X, Y, Z, like all the different seasons. This is just Kanto, I think. But honestly, I think fine just summarize all of them, and I'm not gonna go to each of them individually. So let's move on to another one, like the kids anime that I wouldn't list, but Yu-Gi-Oh. Let's go to Which ones? I've seen the first one. Is it the one in 1998? I feel like the one I watched came out after that, but maybe it did come out in 1998. But let's go here. Okay, let's add to list. And Yu-Gi-Oh! I feel like would rank higher than Pokemon. But I feel like the only reason for that is I play Pokemon, but I've never played Yu-Gi-Oh! In my life. So they probably contradict the rules of Yu-Gi-Oh! A bunch, but I wouldn't know. Also, it's a card game, like the monsters aren't real, which with Pokemon, since the Pokemon are real and it's not a game, that kind of brings up contradictions in the logic. But for this one, it's like these aren't real, it's just cards, so whatever. So I'm gonna bump it up to a good. Alright, and I think for most of the anime, they're categorized into separate seasons. So if there's multiple seasons of an anime, then it's kind of a separate anime, and I will list them as such. So like My Hero Academia, different seasons, I'll list them each separately. But for Yu-Gi-Oh, I think I've only seen like this version of Yu-Gi-Oh, not Duel Monsters. Actually, that might be the one that I watched. Oh, that might actually. Okay, no, I'm just gonna keep going. Also, the last one, the last kids anime is YoKai Watch. So is that on here? YoKai Watch. Yep. So I saw this a while back. I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I think I might have finished it. I'll just put this as an average. It's average, whatever. Oh wait, hold on. Let me put completed. I think I finished it. How many episodes is it listed as? 214. Okay. Yep. Did not finish that. I'll put dropped. Yeah, I dropped it. So, yeah. Okay. So now let's move on to the actual anime. But then some people argue that some the ones I'm listing wouldn't be counted as actual anime. Like I've heard someone say before, like my friend, like My Hero Academia is a real anime, because I guess since it's based off of American superheroes and stuff, but that's just stupid. Let's just go with My Hero Academia. Boku no Hero Academia. I'm gonna rate this as, okay, I feel like it's at least a good, so somewhere between 7 through 9. I'm not gonna objectively, okay, again, objective. I like it a lot. One of my favorite anime, but it's objectively, not the best. So I'd say great would describe it, but a 9, like great, I would say My Hero Academia is a great anime, but I wouldn't say it's a 9 out of 10 anime. So I'd say 8 out of 10. They kind of like nailed it right there. Now this is season 1. Oh, actually, wait, this is season 1. Hold on, let me think, because season 1 wasn't the best. Hold on, I'm trying to think. So what happens? It was a USJ attack. That's like the main. No, season 1 was good. No, I like season 1. But let's move on to seasons 2, 3, and 4. This one I'm gonna put a 9. I love tournament arcs. The festival was great. Okay, yeah, I probably should say, if an anime is on the screen, I'm probably gonna spoil it. I think, yeah, maybe I'll cut that out. No, yeah, I'll just go spoil heavy. If you see an anime, the anime is going to be on the screen. So if you see it, then you just turn the volume down, skip ahead to wherever, right? I might list timestamps in the description too, although that'll be a pain. But maybe if I do timestamps, there's no way I'm doing My Hero Academia season 1, My Hero Academia season 2. I'll probably just do My Hero Academia, and then that'll encompass all of that. So third season, I feel like it's back down to an 8. Not bad. Just, really good. Season 4, I wasn't that big of a fan of the overhaul arc. Yeah, I mean, it was good. I still liked it. But is it enough to knock it down to a 7? I'd say it's definitely the weakest of the seasons. I don't know, I feel like the pacing was kind of weird. It's kind of like was it villain of the week? I don't really think so, with like a different battle each week. Like, some of the battles didn't really capture me. The concept was great, but I'm gonna say it's good, because good, 7 out of 10, still good. But yes, that's. Should I do the movies? Should I do the movies? Let's see. There are only 2 movies. I'm not gonna do the OVAs. I'll do the movies. This movie wasn't that great. I think 7. It was enjoyable, but they really sidelined a lot of characters. It was very Deku, go beat this villain up in an hour and a half or however long it took. Yeah. Overall, I feel like the movie medium is much worse. Like, TV shows, I feel like are just so much better to encapsulate a story arc. Like, I didn't feel bad for the villain or this character who you're not canon. I'm never gonna see you again. That thing you made for Deku, obviously it's not. And that's actually something I'm gonna bring up in this next one, Heroes Rising. I actually like this one a lot better. I think that's enough to bump it up to an 8. Yeah, I'd say 8. It's still very formulaic. Oh, here are the heroes. Villains come, beat up the villains, and that's the movie. But much better. Each character got their own fight scene, and yeah, like the villains, I didn't care about the villains. They weren't anything too special. But yes, that's it for My Hero Academia. Next, we're gonna move on to Fairy Tail. This is gonna be an interesting one. Okay, so the thing about Fairy Tail is that there are 3 seasons, but I don't really know where each season started and ended, because when I watched on Hulu, it was divided into 9 seasons. So I'm not too sure about that. Also, another thing is that there are movies, and I've seen one of the movies, but I don't remember anything from it, so I'm just not gonna add it. So I'll add to this list. I feel like I don't think Fairy Tail really dropped off that much in terms of quality. Like, I feel like the quality was kind of consistent. A lot of people say after the Tenru Island arc, I don't really remember that. I'm actually, okay, wait, hold on. First of all, some numbers, but 7.66, that's actually a lot higher than I expected. But yeah, a lot of people say after the island arc, after the time skip, then that it got worse. But I don't think that. It was okay. Okay. So objectively, look, personally, I'd say good. You know, I liked it. It's good. Maybe even an 8. You know, I really liked Fairy Tail. But objectively, I'll say average. Yeah, I'll say average. Just because, you know, every fight was the same. None of the fights were unique in any way. It just came down to villain strong, okay, then power of friendship. The characters were nice. I liked the characters. The characters were cool. Some of them were actually pretty developed. Like Elfman, you know, he had the whole Lisana, I think that's her name. That whole thing. But yeah, you know, objectively average. The fights weren't anything special. The fan service was so annoying. But I like it. And I think I'm just gonna rate it the same overall. Just 5 across the board. Next we have Tokyo Ghoul. That's an interesting one. So this one is definitely one that I wanna put into seasons, because the quality was very varying between seasons. Wait, so what's this? There are 3 seasons. So this is season 1, this is season 2, and it's season 3 is this. But so what's this? 2014, 2018. So this is happening in between. Hold on. So from January to March. So, okay. So let's go back to just Tokyo Ghoul, regular. 7.8. All right. I'd say. Yeah, first 12 episodes. At the list, I think Tokyo Ghoul. That's okay. The original. This is one of the first anime I watched. I'd say I'll give it a very good. It gets a very good from me. Now I don't know if I'll have that mercy for the second, but okay. What's this? So Tokyo Ghoul and then Tokyo Ghoul. Did I not click Tokyo Ghoul season 2? Let's just go over here. Oh, 6.34. Yikes. But yes, I think Tokyo. Oh, I don't close out of. Okay, so I think this is the last one, right? This is. Like the first part was with Hoy's. I don't know. This I can't in good faith give it anything above a 6. Honestly. Well, honestly, what did I put for 5? Fairy Tail. I put Fairy Tail for 5. Honestly, this is gonna get a lot of people upset, but this is probably like on the same level in terms of quality as Fairy Tail. Like this one had obviously a bunch of stuff. It was boring. It was no. I'll give it a fine. Well, what is a fine? Because it was so. I'll give it an average, and that's. I'm actually being a lot harder on these animes than I thought I would. I like things very easily, but Tokyo Ghoul, that's gonna get a season 2. That's gonna get a 5 from me. So, which one's this? This is a. I do want to rewatch Tokyo Ghoul because I feel like if I rewatch it, I'll like it more. But okay, Tokyo Ghoul This is season 3, the beginning of season 3 with this guy Hayes. I think does it say right here? Hayes. Yeah, that's him. I remember being confused with the season, but it was better than season 2. I mean, sorry, but let's give this a. I gave season 2 an average, so I'll give this one a fine. Do I? I'll give it a good. It was good. It was good. You know, just good. Nothing too special. I'm actually kind of curious to see what the reviews of this. Tokyo Ghoul accept everything that was good is bad. Yep. Overall rating 5. 1. 8. Oh, okay. But yeah, we don't have time for all that. Now let's go to this one. I think this is season 3, part 2. I hope so. But isn't this the end of season 2 though? No, I think because I'm just gonna pretend like this is season 3, part 2. Because didn't season 3, part 2 have a second opening? So that counts as something. Did I put the other one as completed or watching? Well, whatever. Same. Nothing too out of the ordinary there. Now we have The Promised Neverland. The Promised Neverland is great. Thrillers, I don't really watch thrillers that often, but like when I do, and they're good, that's amazing. Promised Neverland season 1, great. I'm not gonna go into the other part of this just yet, but I'm going to say that Promised Neverland is a 9. It's great. It's really good. I like it a lot. It's just the thriller, the concept is cool. It's got a message about society. All that. It's great. I love it so much. Characters great. Plot twists. Ending of season 1 was great. Now, let's focus on this. Oh, do I dare go here? Okay, 8. Okay, 6. Okay, 5. Not as bad as I expected. I dropped this. Dropping a series after I like the first couple of seasons, whatever, is very rare for me. How many episodes? I think I watched like 4 episodes. Wait, there are 11? No, I think that's like in total, right? How much they're ending up going to air? There's no way they did 11 already. I wouldn't actually. I was gonna say I wouldn't put very bad when there's horrible and appalling. I'll just say, it's somewhere between bad and very bad. I'll give it 3. I'll give it a 3, just because. Why did they? They cut out like an arc, right? From what I've heard. Don't quote me, but they cut out like 2 arcs, like an entire character, and like already one of the best arcs in the series. And the ending sucks too, apparently, in the manga. So maybe they're trying to save it by doing something completely different, but it just was not working for me. Everything that I loved about season 1 was just not there. Okay, this next one's gonna be a fun one. I think this is only one season too. Yep, right here. Okay. Hunter. 9. That's good. But honestly, I don't think any anime is a masterpiece, just because every anime, especially shonen anime, are flawed just in the fact that they are shonen, and with shonen comes so many different like plot holes and plot devices that just make it not able to be perfect. But if any anime that I rate is gonna be a masterpiece, this is gonna have to be one of them. It's so good, dude. The Chimera Ant arc, great. Everything else, great. Also, I realized I didn't really spoil that much. I said that this would be spoiler heavy, but it really wasn't. Whatever, but masterpiece, that's it. Also, I think there's a movie. There are 2 movies. I've only seen one of them. I've been waiting to see another one because I've been rewatching Hunter x Hunter with my cousin, and we watched the first movie together, which I actually watched it before that, but the second movie I'm waiting to watch with her once we get to wherever that falls in the story. But this was very clearly not like the same Hunter x Hunter charm. It's nice to see a Phantom Troop again, and I feel like I would have enjoyed it more if I watched it right after the Phantom Troop arc, but it was still good. Still like the characters. So I'll say 7. I feel like 7's, it's a good movie. Sword Art Online. Oh boy. Hold on. Sword Art Online. How many episodes is that? Is that more than 25 or less than 25? Because 25. Okay, so I have fully seen this. I watched this and I dipped. I did not go on to Sword Art Online 2. I was like, what is this nonsense? This is something hard to rate, just because first half, great, A tier, good. Second half, what are we even doing? When there's no real stakes of death, then there's no point. If they're just playing a video game. So I'll just say it was fine. It was good. I'll say 7. No, I'm going 6. I'll say it was fine. Alright? It was above average. Alright, so there's average. So, anime that's average, whatever. And it's slightly above that. It's above average. But don't let that get to its head. Not like above average, but average. Alright, next one is an anime that I love. And one that my cousin, different cousin, but I recommended this anime to her, and she liked it a lot. Which surprised me, because I never saw it as anything more than it's an anime, it's pretty good, but nothing too crazy. But yeah, I feel like it has an even 8. But yeah, I remember I watched one of the OVAs, and oh my god, what was going on in that? And I'm not ranking OVAs, I'm not. But let's see. I feel like I can give it an 8. I'll give it a 7. I'll give this first season a 7. It's good. Not anything crazy, just good. But this next season, Noragami Aragoto, I don't know. This was amazing. I'm gonna bump this up to an 8. Very good anime. It was great. I love the whole Bishamon arc. They wrapped that up, and then this guy, he was there too, but he was cool. No, yeah, he was cool. But yeah, Noragami season 3. We got not Promised Neverland. Devil's a Part-Timer season 2. Devil's a Part-Timer season 2. So let's get Noragami season 3, baby. What's next? Speaking of Devil's a Part-Timer, that's the next one. Alright, Devil's a Part-Timer. It's weird, because I don't really know what I was trying to do, because it's a comedy. I feel like it's a comedy first and foremost, but there were fight scenes. There were 2 major fights, but they weren't major as in two full episodes dedicated to each battle. It was I think each battle was only a couple minutes each, and it was still kind of played up for laughs, but I'll say 8. I feel like I'm putting a lot of these anime in 8, but I like them, okay? If I want to say that Devil's a Part-Timer is very good, then it's very good, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. Alright, this next one is one that is the first fully romance anime on here, and one that it's pretty average. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't anything too crazy. I liked it. Yeah, I feel like I just liked it. There's nothing much to say about it. The ending was obviously very unsatisfying, but also I liked the ending. So it's obviously, I'd say, above average. I'll say I like the characters too. I'll say good. It was a charming anime. Seeing all the manga. It was interesting. It was very interesting. But yeah, nothing really more to it. Alright. This next one is another one that I like a lot and made my list. Also, don't try to compare this to my list, because once again, my list was completely swayed by opinion. No objectivity whatsoever. Yeah, this one is mainly trying to be objective here. But also my actual, feelings towards the anime is gonna obviously play a part. But this next one, Ansatsu Kyoshitsu, Assassination Classroom, great. Okay, so add it to my list. And this first season, the end couple episodes are great. I'd say I'll say 8. Very good. This was a very good anime. I liked it a lot. It was charming, all the different assassination attempts. It was pretty funny. The story also. It's not an anime that you'd think be pretty story oriented, but it was. Well, obviously, with the plot, you'd think it'd be story oriented, but like after seeing a couple episodes, seemed to be like mostly like gags and stuff until the final stuff. And speaking of the final stuff, we have season 2, which I'm gonna give a 9. I liked season 2, especially the end, and all of it was good. And I think Psyche K made an appearance on there. He made a cameo, which I didn't even realize until like way after, like pretty recently, maybe a couple weeks ago. I saw that. I saw a clip with Psyche K in it, and I think there's like a one-shot chapter with a crossover, and I read that. That was pretty cool. So I guess the only manga I read is Hunter x Hunter and one Psyche K X Assassination Classroom crossover. So that's cool.